I cannot wait to go home and go to bed.
Hey everybody, it's BaronJ, and welcome to the hardest fucking premise to explain ever. Period. Comma. Exclamation point. Hell, throw a goddamn tilde in there. Hooray! Okay, yeah, so, 500 years ago in the future, we tried to terraform Mars with some roaches and moss because that seemed sciencey enough to do the trick. After a while, we sent some people back up, and surprise, everything's fine. There's water and plants. The locals even seem friendly enough. Oh god, they killed Pam. She dead. These highly evolved roaches are named Terra Formars because the show's gotta be titled somehow. They're intelligent and they possess stupid, ridiculous strength and like wings and shit. Who knows? So once the Earth finds this out, we begin a project to biologically engineer soldiers to have incredible abilities by giving them DNA from random animals. Now, before anybody can say, who the hell thought this was a good idea? We send them all up to Mars to reclaim it because they have the cure for a virus or something. I don't really know. Oh, by the way, this is the protagonist, I guess. He has a dead sister, but the cure's on Mars, bro. Come with us. We're gonna make you part butterfly or something so you can save the rest of the dead sisters on Earth. Yeah, the words suspension of disbelief do not apply here. This show is stupid. Like, piss yourself for no goddamn reason, stupid. But that's not why most people stop watching it, though. Surprisingly enough, the main reason was it was so heavily censored on release that half the action scenes look like they tore out half of the actual fucking animation cell. Like, look at this. But now that it's uncensored for the world to see and there's a second season on the way, here's what I thought of Terra Formars. I kind of liked it. Okay, so hear me out. This show is kind of like if the good bits of Attack on Titan, like the good bits, and a Nat Geo special went out on the town, had a few drinks and danced, and then went out to create a precious little accident. But even with the plot absurdity, Terra Formars actually managed to engage me throughout its 13-episode run, and did bring the shock factor when random McAnimal soldier suddenly comes down with a case of lupus. Oh, and blunt trauma. So here's what really got me. The fights are animated really smoothly thanks to Lydon Films who, wait, who the hell is Lydon Films? Oh, wow. They literally started like 4 years ago. Hooey little babbies. They're doing somewhat well so far. But anyway, as these fight scenes play out, you get narration and informatory descriptions of the animal species that the human fighters are hybridized with. This bizarre mix was actually incredibly interesting to me, especially with the characters themselves. Spending time thinking about each person's spirit animal actually invested me in the characters a bit. A prime example of this is an Adolf storyline. Yeah, his name is Adolf. Admittedly, it's wrung out. It takes 2 or 3 episodes to fully play out, but it is pretty endearing and gives you clarity into this previously aloof, too cool for this shit guy, until you find out why he is the way he is. It's pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. Probably one of my favorite parts of the series. However, as this is all playing out, several times during the series we pan back to Earth and a subplot plays out about this shadowy plan with the Mars project, hinting that there's an alternate motive for the shifty Noah's Ark bullshit going up in the first place. But there's no closure on that front so far in the series, and with the ending of this first season the way it is, I can say that it probably doesn't hold up very well on its own in the story writing department. In the end, I ended up treating this series more like a sci-fi B-movie where you can see the creature's zipper on the friggin' costume, but it doesn't detract you that much from the performances anyway, so who really cares? I don't know, that was a terrible analogy, but don't get me wrong, this show has a lot of problems. Some of its parts may not be enough for some people, and that's fine, really. I don't expect you to undyingly love it. Hell, I don't. I just thought it was kind of nifty, and it wasn't what I expected. Really, it was a different animal altogether.
Hey, it's the end of the video. There's a subscribe button over there. Yeah, that's what that is. My Twitter and Facebook are over on the other side. There's also my Twitch channel where I play games. Just did that last week. It was pretty fun, but don't tell anybody. It's not really good. On the left-hand corner, there's some shirts. On the right-hand corner, there's some music. You can look at those whenever you want. If you have an idea for a show for me to watch, please let me know in the comments. That also goes for any kind of voice or anything you want me to do. I am recording this intro while apparently someone else is in the other room, and I have to be very quiet, except for when I say, thanks guys, bye-bye.